Hey, it's Will. Now that I've launched Lick of the Day again, I figured I'll do another Lick of the Day. I'm in North Florida. I've been writing with some combat veterans for Songwriting with Soldiers and the Warrior PATHH program, which is an amazing post-traumatic growth program. You can look it up and read about it. I talk about it all the time. And I wrote a song with 5 combat veterans, and I'll just do the Lick of the Day will be based on that. This is a song about, this is a Lick of the Day about the process of a musical idea on your guitar. Okay, so I started out writing this song with these guys, and my musical idea was this kind of like D minor, F, C kind of finger picking thing. So you don't have to move your left hand very much. Yeah, just a pattern. And then I wanted to take it up a notch for the rest of the song to where it built and had some intensity. And also I wanted the key to be higher for my voice so it can project better. So I moved it up to E. I could have put a capo on and played it in D position on the 2nd fret, but so it became this E minor song. E minor has a character all its own, right? You know. So the finger picking would be, I like that. Okay, so then I wanted it to be a little more bright, so I added the high E string to it. Decided to add the high G to that G chord here, so that became the hook of the song, the intro and the outro, because this is a song about a story song about someone who had a rough childhood, joined the military out of patriotism, but also really to escape a rough childhood, and then comes back home and gets trained to be a dog of war, comes back home sort of a mad dog, and the society and the VA medicates this person, and you kind of become a dog on a leash. And then also about veteran suicide and how many friends these guys I was writing with have lost, and then the path to getting into Warrior PATHH, where you're learning post-traumatic growth and learning to move into the future in a positive way, and why you want to live instead of taking your own life. Pretty heavy, but beautiful. So I'm also, so the song has this nice arpeggiated hook. So I did this little driving acoustic rhythm. And it has this other part where it walks up from the E minor to the A minor, so I made it like a walk up. So that's E minor, D with that F sharp on the bottom, G, E7 with a G sharp on the bottom, so it makes the bass right walk up. So it moves it into that next section, and then the chorus I wanted to make. So the chorus is. Walk into the chorus, another walk up, E minor, G, A minor, G over B, so that's that G, where you don't play the low G, play the B on the A string here, 2nd fret, see what I mean? And this D chord here on the 5th fret, like a C moved up 2 frets. Just like my last lick of the day with moving the C chord around. C shape. B7. It's got an urgency to it. So I like that urgency because this was an urgency about, you know, my childhood's troubled. It's urgent I get out of here. I'm in the military. War is urgent. I come home. It's urgent that I fit back into society. My friends are killing themselves. It's an urgent situation. I got to get help. It's urgent, you know, like the Foreigner song, but I couldn't rewrite that. So that's sort of the evolution of this idea. Two. And then the chorus. That's cool too. See this C up to D, and then this B7 with the third in the bottom. So it walks it up. Back to E minor. Walk it down to D. Yeah. C. D sus. It's a lot of information, but what I wanted to show you was that progression from an idea to then fun, and finally getting it together. This is a Recording King guitar. I don't know if they make this model anymore, but I got it a few years ago from Recording King because I was looking for a guitar I could play on the road and not worry so much about it getting destroyed like these old vintage Gibsons I have. And I've really learned to love this guitar, and it's pretty. It's got some nicks and cuts on it now, but one thing about it is I put it in this Gator gig bag that's pretty well padded. I put it in the overhead of the plane, especially on our beloved Southwest Airlines. And you know, if somebody starts pushing a roller suitcase against the headstock, I mean, I do stand up and go, hey, let me help you with that. There's a guitar in there, and I try to be polite. And it's another lick of the day, right? Etiquette on a plane. You're wearing a mask. You're all crowded together. Everybody's irritable. Just be polite. Stand up and say, hey, let's put that suitcase sideways and put your duffel bag over here and close this compartment, and everybody's happy. My guitar survives another day. But so these Recording Kings are inexpensive guitars that actually, if you get them set up right, they sound good. It's got a bone nut, saddle. Neck feels good. It's kind of wide and flat compared to my Gibsons, which are kind of big baseball bat necks, but sounds good. Taking on these trips and write with veterans and first responders and get the job done. It's heart work for me, and I love it. So everybody's always like, "Will, you work so hard?" I'm like, "Well, I love what I do, so I say yes to the opportunities." That's the whole idea. So I'm about to head back into Jacksonville and fly home, and so I'll see you guys at the Frog Pond at Blue Moon Farm, Silverhill, Alabama, November 28th, Sunday, November 28th, and that'll be a special frog pond. They all are, but this one will certainly be that. Also, if you buying holiday gifts for folks you can't think of what to get them, consider going to willkimbrough.com/store and buying them some of my vinyl records, some of my CDs, T-shirts, hats. It's good stuff. It's quality. It's artisanally created music, and our supply chain is working well. Our shipping department is ready to ship. Why not? Why not? Buy from us this holiday season. All right, willkimbrough.com/store. And also, you might want to make a contribution to Songwriting with Soldiers. It keeps this good work going that we love so much. And here's my lick. And I am picking with a pick and fingers, okay? It's not that easy to do, but I'm still practicing it. I've already written the song, performed the song, recorded the song with the veterans, and I'm still trying to get it like where I can just sit and play it. So it takes a while. Repetition, muscle memory, super important. Repetition. You find something you love to do, repeat it until you do it right, and then it becomes second nature. Do what you love, do it over and over again. You get better at it, it becomes second nature, and then you get the next challenge, next stone in your pathway, so to say, that you have to get a little stronger and better to do right. Hearing what's in your head and translating it to the instrument takes a lifetime. So I'm lucky to get to do this Songwriting with Soldiers work and also play places like the Frog Pond. So stay tuned for another lick of the day. This is Will Kimbrough. So this is the evolution of an idea. The evolution of an idea. Visit willkimbrough.com, buy those Christmas presents. See you at the Frog Pond, Sunday, November 28th. Take care of yourselves. I got to go to the airport.